Hello everybody, I'm Elric and welcome back to another episode of Newegg TV. What are we doing today? Well, today we're going to be taking a look at one of AMD's professional series graphics cards. These cards are designed for the professional user who uses CAD and M&E in their daily life for either designing, fixing, or doing things that have to do with specialized programming and design. Now, you guys all know about the AMD Radeon series of cards. You guys all know about the 7970 GHz edition. Well, this card is pretty much supposed to be the same thing, but in the professional level series of card. This card is the new FirePro W9000. We're going to jump in, take a look at what comes in the box, some of the features, and just talk a little bit more about this card. So let's go. All right, folks, so here we see the outside of the box. Now, this card features the Southern Ireland chipset. It has 2048 stream processors, 128 texture units, 32 ROP units, and features a 975 MHz core clock. The effective memory bandwidth is 5.5 gigahertz, and it features a 384-bit memory interface. With that said, let's go ahead and just show you guys a little bit more of the box. Right here on the side, it'll tell you what's actually in the box. You guys can see it just tells you what it contains, all that stuff. I'll just run my finger down there because we're going to actually, go through it and do it. But now we'll run my finger all the way down. You guys can see there's a 3-year limited product repair warranty. Now, as we take a look at the back of the box, we'll take a look at some of the special features. It says right here, whether you are a CAD engineer working on a design project, running simulations, an analyst, or media design creating award-winning special effects, the AMD FirePro W9000 will give you world-class graphics and compute performance. One of the most important features, though, is this right here. The optimization and certification for standard CAD and M&E applications with 4 teraflops of single precision and 1 teraflop of double precision performance, delivering outstanding performance and reliability for the most demanding professional task. Basically, the card's based on 28 nanometer architecture. You guys all know that. Features eyefinity. The OpenGL 4.2 supports all of the latest programs out there like 3D Studio Max, Softimage, all those types of programs. AutoCAD, all those things that involve using this card. So we'll flip it around to show you one more angle of the box, which is pretty much the same thing we saw before because they say it on both sides of the box. They repeat themselves. And then we'll go ahead and start removing the card from the box. So here I'll go ahead and open it up. We'll remove the card from the box. Go ahead and get this thing out of here. Go ahead and pop the cap where you guys can see everything's inside of here. I'll go ahead and just remove all this stuff. Actually, I think I got the box kind of upside down, so I'll flip it around here. And then we'll start off by taking out all the accessories first. Right here, we get the quick installation guide. Not a lot of information in there, just basically gives you the connections and stuff like that. Not a lot of information there. Go ahead, just pull the stuff all out of here. There's a little bit more here. We have the mini DisplayPort to DVI. We actually have 2 of those in the box. Then we have the Crossfire connection. There are actually 2 Crossfire connections on the top of the card. I was watching a video earlier and basically the people said that if you were going to compare this in the professional world to the gaming world, that this would be pretty much like the 7970 GHz edition of the professional world. So let's go ahead now and we'll go ahead and take the card out. And we're going to see right off the bat, card's got the standard black and red design. You see the shroud going all the way across. Single fan design there with the logo on it. You guys can see down at the bottom, PCIe 3.0 interface. Flip it around the back. Now here's where it gets interesting. You have 6 mini display ports, and then this port right here is a 3D stereo optic port. So that means you can plug this in and run your 3D stuff all from this plug. Kind of interesting there. On the top, in the back, we can see we have 2 Crossfire fingers right here. Here's the back of the card. And then once again, we have another interesting connection right here. I'll maybe set the card down so the cameraman can zoom in there. This is a ribbon connection. And this can be used to connect multiple cards, or you can actually hook this card to another system, which means that with the ribbon cable, you could plug this into another CAD machine and be running this card from that machine. Very, very interesting stuff. As we flip around the back of the card, you can see we have a single 6-pin, single 8-pin connector, so 150 and 75 watts there with another 75 coming through the PCI slot. Here on the side of the card is the nomenclature and product number, so in case any of you folks want to get more information on that or look it up. All right, folks, so there you guys have it. The brand new AMD W9000 Pro graphics card, geared for the professional who does CAD and M&E. This card is extremely powerful. It's completely different than gaming series cards. If you're a gamer, you're probably not going to want to be into this. But if you're somebody who uses your card for professional living and does that type of stuff, you're not going to be able to get much better of a card. I'm Elric. Thanks for watching Newegg TV. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so you don't miss out on any of the goodness here on Newegg. See you later.